because I'm here really in the middle of the Douro Valley, or in a contributory to the Douro Valley.
Yeah. Douro Valley.
Pedro.
Yeah.
With Luis.
Yeah.
And you are at who?
Well, my name is Luis Seabra and I'm the winemaker.
At Niepoort.
At Niepoort.
Yes.
I'm responsible for the vineyards and the wines here at Niepoort. And well, my main job is a bit to do everything and to take care of all that happens in the Douro at Niepoort.
Mm-hmm.
So normally I'm working here. Here is where we have the winery for the Douro wines and the white ports, and we have another winery also in Douro where we make the port wines.
When we arrived just a little while ago, I must say that it was a very impressive sight when we came up towards the Niepoort winery. It all looks brand new.
And it is brand new. We start this, the first year we used the new winery that we have here, I think in Naples was 2007. Mm-hmm. Before we did improvise with a lot of buildings, we did have a lot of imagination to produce the wines here. And in 2007, January 2007, we started building the new winery. In August we were harvesting. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting, and for us we are quite proud, because I think we also can feel the difference in the wines from 2007 on. Mm-hmm. We totally changed our condition. We used to.
How do you notice the difference in the wines?
Everything was done with more patience. We were never in a hurry to do anything.
Yeah.
So having the space and having the time, it's much more easy. We can do things at the right moment. Mm-hmm. And that makes the difference. Well, to make a good wine, it's all the small details. It's a very good vineyard, and then it's all the small details that we can do it in the winery. Mm-hmm. And having the space and the capacity, we can do everything at the right moment.
So you mean that it allows you to do make the wine the way you really want to make it, that you couldn't do before?
For instance, we can macerate much longer some of the vats that we use, especially for Batuta, because we have more space and we have more vats.
Okay.
So now we can do that. We don't need any more to carry wine in truck and barrels to the top of the hill, mm-hmm. through the vineyards, to ferment white wines. Mm-hmm. We can do it easily by gravity, send it down. Mm-hmm. Actually, the winery is working a bit like the traditional wineries in Douro. Mm-hmm. We're using gravity for everything. So we have 3 different levels. One is the reception, the other one is the fermentation, and the other one is the stocking area. Mm-hmm. So we can move the wines or the grapes from one to another, not using any pump. Just mm-hmm. send them down and they will go down. So all these small details will make the difference. The more gentle we touch everything, the less we interfere, the more we are expecting the vineyards.
So now this new winery lets you make the wines that you want.
Yeah.
So what kind of wines is it that you want?
Well, Niepoort have a very specific style. Yes. I would say the wines are all understatement.
Yes.
You can easily notice, if you taste all the Douro wines, that Niepoort is always the most lighter one, fresher, balanced, yes. Elegant, and that is our main goal, is to make elegant wines that we like to drink. So we do the wines not to taste but to drink, and that's what we really like. It's having the wines that we want to finish the bottle until the end.
It's interesting that you say that, because we tasted a range of the Douro wines recently, and I found that the Niepoort wines, actually exactly what you say. It was very nice drinkable wines. Maybe you could say they're very stylish and understated, I think you said.
Yeah.
I would agree on that. Yes.
I would say that they are always less fruit driven than all the others.
Yeah.
They are never as impressive as all the others. They are always more subtle and more elegant. It's normally wines that you need time to get to know them. You need time in the glass, the wines will change. There are certainly wines that need food, but there are also wines that give you pleasure on drinking. They'll never show to be heavy or too tannic, or I don't believe that to age a wine in bottle you need to put a big bomb when you bottle the wine. So if the wine is not balanced before bottling, it's not the bottle that's going to give balance to the wine. And
on the other hand, we just tasted a 1991 here, which originally you said it probably was a bomb when it was made.
And that's why it's so important to taste these old wines.
Yes.
And that's why we should make an effort for that. Because we have to see. I think we still can taste this rusticity in the 91. It's a rustic wine. I would like to have more elegant wines. I would like the wines made now, today, 2009, in 18 years' time will be more elegant than this one.
Yes.
But it's impressive. And as I was telling, probably when the vineyard is very good, you can make a lot of faults, and in the end the vineyard will always come through in the wine. It's not a perfect wine, it's a wine that gives a lot of pleasure now, with all these imperfections, and also that's also we like in the wines, because this imperfection really make the wines different, but somehow it lacks something. It's something more rustic. So if you can have this with more elegance, wine that is more subtle, well, then we did achieve something.
Let's talk a bit more about the wines you make, because today you make more than one wine.
Yeah, well, a lot of wines, I would say. Now we are making.
So if you give us a brief overview.
The range. Well, we are making 3 whites mainly. We are making Tiara. That is stainless steel fermentation of a very, very old vineyard, a 100-year-old vineyard. And it's a bit Riesling inspired, because we leave the wine fermenting 4 or 5 months in vat, and the wine stays with lees. So with that we want the elegance, a little bit this reductive character of the wine, this Riesling side in only Portuguese varieties. It's very old vineyards, we have a lot of concentration. We just want to get the freshness and to support all the concentration that we have in the wine. And then we have the Redoma and the Redoma Reserve, the 2 fermented in barrel. And these are wines that more and more, I think there are wines for age. Unfortunately, people are drinking them just too young. But it's wines that we do as less as possible. We just put it on barrel to ferment it, and we leave it on the lees until bottling. And I think that is the best way we have it, to show not only the vineyards but also the soils. We have different soils, we have different slate and granite, and we can taste that in the wines.